I'm Mrs Vanden and I'm Head of Technology here at the college, and I teach a diploma, a level 3 diploma in food science and nutrition. So why would you need to study this subject, or why would you want to study this subject? Well, food is always in the news. Every day there's an article about obesity, type 2 diabetes, it might be an outbreak of food poisoning, and the big topic at the moment is having food security. There's so many people using food banks who haven't got enough money to buy good nutritious food and don't have the knowledge and skills to actually provide that for their families. So it's a really relevant topical qualification to take, and can lead you on to lots of courses at university. BSc in food and nutrition, human nutrition, food technology. There's lots and lots of degrees out there that you can go on to after this course. Just like an A-level course, it offers the same amount of UCAS points. So if you get a star distinction, that will be 140 points. And if you get a merit, that is 80 points. So it's exactly the same equivalent UCAS points as your A-level grades. What will you be doing on this course? Well, it's divided into 3 sections, and in Year 12 we just look at Unit 1, and that is Unit 1 is all about meeting nutritional needs of specific groups. So you will learn from scratch all the nutritional groups, the proteins and carbohydrates, fats, all the different vitamins and minerals needed to be healthy. And then you'll apply this to scenarios where you're looking at people with specific dietary needs. So you might have somebody who is living quite a sedentary life, a little bit overweight, suffering with heart problems, and you'd have to devise a diet which is suitable for them. And alongside that, we teach you about food safety. It's very important in food businesses that they produce food which is safe for their customers to eat. So we talk all about those things as well. And again, you'd be given a scenario where you have to look at maybe a cafe that's been visited by people who've come down with food poisoning, and you'd become a little bit of a detective and work out what's gone wrong. So I'll teach you all the skills to be able to do that. So for Unit 1 in Year 12, you will get a piece of project work which you do under supervision in school, and that's internally assessed, and you also get an external exam to test your knowledge on nutrition and safety. Year 13, we do 2 units. Unit 2 is largely about food safety and hygiene, so we do lots and lots of practical work, and you'll learn about those processes and procedures while we do practical, and you'll learn the theory that way. So we make it more fun and more relevant to what you're doing, and then we'll link that to your Unit 2 assessment, which is internally assessed and supervised in school. And then you also have a examination which you have a case study which you have to answer using all that knowledge. And then finally, in Unit 3, if you've done GCSE food and nutrition, it will be very much like the NEA 1 where you do an experiment. So, for example, my Year 13s at the moment are looking at a mock for their Unit 3. We're looking at a bakery where there have been complaints about the bread rolls. They're really heavy, they're not very flavoursome, the rise is poor. How can you solve that problem and make it better? So they're doing some experiments at the moment and looking into all the functions and ingredients and the food science of bread. And we're doing that in a practical way. So you do that in school again, it's all internally examined. So those are your 3 units. One thing that students always ask me is, will I do practical? Of course, we'll do practical every week. You get 4 hours a lesson, 4 hours a week in school, double lesson every week. So we do practicals then. And if you haven't studied food and nutrition at GCSE, that's not absolutely necessary. We'll take you back to basics. I'll teach you all the necessary skills. We'll look at pastries, breads, meat and fish cookery. We'll do high level skills so that you're able to then show those in your coursework that you have to do, and you will have to take a practical exam as well, so that's really important. Countless amounts of ingredients available to us globally. I mean, we get food from all around the world. Once you've got basic skills, you can be really creative and the possibilities are endless. It's such an exciting, dynamic area of study, and there's loads and loads of jobs going in the food world. If you think about it, people have to eat every day, and there are so many opportunities there to make life better for people. So lots of careers you can go into. Obviously, food and nutrition, personal training and fitness, that you need to be aware of diets and health there, marketing food, food technology and developing new products for supermarkets, the whole big thing about food security and teaching people how to make nutritious food on a budget. You can go to management and sales. The food industry is on the rise since lockdown. There's been a rise in people using supermarkets and takeaways. We can make these better, more healthy and more hygienic, really, and that's what this course can lead you on to. Year 12 is to start doing a little bit of catering for the school. When other teachers come in from other schools and have meetings all day, we have done some preparation for them. We did a sort of sandwich lunch for one group, and then we did a really big buffet for another group where we cooked lots of different items for them and plated it up, looked really attractive and served it, and the students got lots and lots of experience in making, preparing and serving food, as well as lots of good feedback afterwards as well.